Multi-layer switches at the distribution layer are great for DHCPv6 servers. The reason why is because they're relatively close to the end stations, and they are typically going to be the default gateway anyway. So you can combine the default gateway with the DHCPv6 pool, and as a result, you've got a nice location for handing out that IPv6 addressing information. If you don't set it up there, then you're going to be setting it up maybe on a standalone server in a server farm, or you might be setting up on a standalone server within the same LAN as the end stations. But, the options are there for you. We're going to look at how we can configure a multi-layer switch as a DHCPv6 server. We'll use the IPv6 DHCP pool command to create the pool, and then within that pool, we're going to specify the prefix that's going to be handed out. That's right, we're handing out a prefix, not the actual IPv6 addresses. So we hand out the prefix, and then the clients automatically, using EUI64, generate their IPv6 address with the prefix and their MAC address. We can hand out the DNS information, the domain name information, as well as a lot of other options that are available with DHCPv6 that we can hand out to the various devices within our organization. Notice that we didn't specify a default router here or a default gateway. And the reason why is because the clients will automatically use the link local address that is being sent in the DHCP messages from the DHCP server. What messages are coming back from the DHCP server? There's an advertised message, there's a reply message, and they are going to be sourced from the link local address of the DHCP server in this example. So the client simply uses that link local address as its default gateway. Notice underneath the interface level, we have an IPv6 DHCP server command. This command is utilized to link the pool with the interface. Therefore, any solicit messages that are received on interface VLAN 10 will be responded to with information from this particular DHCP pool that was configured on the multi-layer switch. So our clients, if we want them to be to utilize DHCP, we will have to set them up to use DHCP. So we'll go to PC1 in our environment, and on PC1 we'll open up the TCP/IP properties, click on properties, click on TCP/IPv6. We'll open those up, and we can see here it says obtain an IPv6 address automatically. Let me move this over here. There we go. So the IPv6 settings, obtain an IPv6 address automatically, obtain DNS server addressing automatically. So all of that is going to come from the DHCPv6 server. If we want a router or a multi-layer switches routed interface to receive an IPv6 address via DHCP, we can go into interface configuration mode on those devices and type in IPv6 address DHCP, and then they will seek out and find a DHCPv6 server to provide them with their addressing information.